Today we are going to be learning radical equations under SURDS. Yeah, it is one of the broad subtopics under this topic, but then we are going to do it very quick and easy. So let's start right off with the rules. So with the rules, we are going to write the first one, which says we must group terms containing the SURDS. Root 2, we must square both sides and simplify. Rule number 3, you must square again if necessary. And rule number 4, you have to check if any of the roots satisfy the equation. So, in order to make sure we understand all these, let's pick a question and try and solve. So, question number 1 is the root of 3x plus 4 minus root of x plus 5 equals 1. So how do we start? We must group terms containing the SURDS, and in this case, this is a SURD, this is a SURD. So this is how you are going to do it. Let's take this SURD to the other side. So we get 1 plus root of x plus 5. Now, the second rule says square both sides and simplify. So we're going to square both sides. Now, in this case, 3x plus 4 is considered as one expression. And when we remember, in our rules, root of a all squared gives a. So meaning root of 3x plus 4 gives 3x plus 4. Now, in this case, 1 plus root of x plus 5 all squared is 1 plus root of x plus 5 multiplying 1 plus root of x plus 5. This is the same as when, let's say, you are given 2 to the power 2, it's the same as writing 2 times 2. Or 3 to the power 4 is the same as writing 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. So in this case, the brackets represents the multiplication sign. So yeah. So 3x plus 4 equals, so we're going to apply our distribution property method over here. So 1 multiplies the 2, and we come for the second and you to multiply. So we have 1 multiplying 1 times 1 gives 1. 1 times root of x plus 5 gives root of x plus 5. Root of x plus 5 times 1 gives root of x plus 5. And root of x plus 5 times root of x plus 5 gives x plus 5. Why? Our first rule states that root of a times root of a gives a. So root of x plus 5 times root of x plus 5 gives x plus 5. So we have 3x plus 4, 1. Root of x plus 5 plus root of x plus 5 gives 2 of root of x plus 5 plus x plus 5. 3x plus 4 equals 1 plus 5, 6 plus x plus 2 root of x plus 5. So we're simplifying. So I'm going to send these two to the other side of the equal to sign. So we have 3x. So when it crosses, it becomes minus x plus 4. This one also becomes minus 6 equals 2 root of x plus 5. Remember, we're still simplifying. This gives us 2x. 4 minus 6 gives us minus 2 root of x plus 5. Now, since we're still simplifying, as you can see, we have 2 over here. So we can divide the equation by 2. So this gives us x because it cancels. This gives us 1, and this gives us root of x plus 5. Now our third rule says we should square again if necessary. So we're going to square the whole expression again. So this gives us x minus 1, x minus 1. Root of x plus 5 gives x plus 5. So another distribution. We have x squared minus x plus 1 equals x plus 5. Remember, when negative meet, we get positive. So we have x squared minus 2x plus 1 equals x plus 5. So we're going to take these to the other side of the equation. So this gives us minus x plus 1, this gives us minus 5 equals 0. This gives us minus 3x minus 4 equals 0. Now, we have arrived at a binomial equation, a simple equation. And you know, when solving a binomial equation, during factorization of a binomial equation, we must find the factors of the constant, which is the one without the variable. So in this case, we have minus 4. So the possible factors, plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2, plus or minus 4. Now in this case, we have minus 4. So this means it's either minus 1 times positive 4, positive 1 times minus 4, or positive 2 times minus 2. Now, as we've written down these factors, we must find which gives us a sum of minus 3, which is the coefficient of the variable x. And from the list is going to be positive 1 and minus 4, because positive 1 plus minus 4, we have positive and negative here, which gives negative 1 minus 4. So it gives minus 3. So it's just like we're splitting this into 2 equal parts so that we can factorize. So we have x squared, so plus x minus 4x, then minus 4 equals 0. So this still gives minus 3, so we're just dividing. So now we factorize x plus 1 minus 4, x plus 1 equals 0. So this is just like doing the reversal of our distribution property method, because x times x gives x squared, x times 1 gives x, minus 4 times x gives minus 4x, minus 4 times 1 gives minus 4. So this gives us x minus 4, x plus 1. So as you can see, this is the same. So x plus 1, x minus 4. So meaning x multiply this expression minus 4 multiply this expression equals 0. So for a product to be 0, it's either one of the numbers is either 0 or they are both 0, which is 1 times 0 gives 0, 0 times 2 gives 0, or 0 times 0 is 0. So since either of them can be 0, for us to get a product of 0, we must equate each of them to 0. X minus 4 equals 0, x equals 4, x plus 1 equals 0, x equals minus 1. So these are our rules. But then the final rule says that we should check if any of the roots satisfy the equation. So how are we going to do that? We're going to place the roots that we found into the original equation to see if we get the desired answer. In this case, which was 1. So we write down the equation: root of 3x plus 4 minus root of x plus 5 equals 1. So let's pick 4 first. So x equals 4. So 3, 4 plus 4 minus 4 plus 5. So 3, 4, 12, 12 plus 4, 16, 4 plus 5, 9. Root of 16 gives 4, root of 9 gives 3, which gives 1. So 4 satisfy the equation. X equals minus 1. So 3 minus 1 plus 4 minus 1 plus 5. 3 times minus 1 minus 3 plus 4, 1. And minus 1 plus 5, 4. Root of 1 gives 1, root of 4 gives 2. 1 minus 2 gives minus 1. But this doesn't satisfy the equation because from our original equation, final answer was 1. So here we can conclude that therefore x is equal to 4, since only 4 satisfy the equation. So let's pick a second question and try and solve. Question number 2. We have root of 3x plus 4 minus root of x minus 3 equals 3. So I'm going to take you through this one too before I give you another one. So first of all, we're going to send this side to the other side. Then we square both sides, so we get 3. So first of all, the reason why we square the sets is to get rid of the square root. Sorry, when you get rid of the square root, you're able to solve without any complications. So this gives us 3 plus root of x minus 3, 3 plus root of x minus 3. So we continue from there. We have 3x plus 4 equals 3. 3 times 3, 3 times 3 gives 9, plus 3 times root of x plus 3 gives 3 root of x minus 3, plus root of x minus 3 times 3 gives another 3 root of x minus 3, plus root of x minus 3 times root of x minus 3 gives x minus 3. Let's not forget. So we have 3x plus 4 equals 9, plus 3 gives 6 root of x minus 3 plus x minus 3. So 3x plus 4 equals 9 minus 3, 6, plus x plus 6 root of x minus 3. So we're going to take these to the other side of the equation, giving us 3x minus x plus 4. This one moves, minus 6 equals 6 root of x minus 3. So giving us 2x minus 2 equals 6 root of x minus 3. Remember, we have to simplify. So divide both sides by 2. This gives us x minus 1. 2 goes here 1, goes here 3. So 3 root of x minus 3. So here, we are also going to square again, just so that we get rid of the roots. Let's keep that in mind. So square to get rid of the roots. So x minus 1, x minus 1. So here we have 3. From the previous question, there was no number attached to the root sign, but here we have 3 attached. So what do we do now? So we are going to square both separately. So you are going to square 3 and square this. So 3 squared gives 9, because 3 times 3 gives 9. And square of root of x minus 3 gives x minus 3. Let's not forget, root of a squared gives 8. So yeah, this is how we're going to get it. Let's say we have 4 root of x plus 2, and we have squared it. It's going to be 16 in the bracket x plus 2, because 4 squared gives 16. 4 times 4, 16. Then x plus 2. So let's continue. X times x squared, x times minus 1 minus x, minus 1 times x minus x, 1, 9x minus 27. I'm going to take this to the other side. X squared minus 2x. This gives minus 2x. When this comes, minus x plus 1. When this comes, plus 27 equals 0. Minus 2 minus 9 minus 11x plus 28 equals 0. Now, possible numbers which gives the product 28. So we have plus minus 1 plus minus 2 plus minus 4 plus minus 7 plus minus 14 plus minus 28. But then the one that best fits is going to be positive 4 times positive 7, or minus 4 times minus 7. Minus, because we know that a negative times a negative gives a positive answer. And here we have a positive 28. But then the coefficient of the variable x here is minus 11. So we're going to use minus 4 minus 7, because minus 4 plus minus 7, positive negative, we get a negative. This gives minus 11. So remember, it's like we are splitting this into 2. So x squared minus 4x minus 7x plus 28 equals 0. So we have x minus 4 minus 7x minus 4. So another thing we should notice, when this is x minus 4, make sure your section is also x minus 4. So meaning minus 7 times x minus 7x minus 7 times minus 4 gives positive 28. So we have x minus 7 x minus 4 equals 0. So we're going to equate each term to 0. So we've learned another thing in this question. So I'm going to leave you with some bunch of questions. You can decide to solve them and maybe comment your answers at the comment section, and I'll go through. If you also have a problem, you can tell me. I can bring it up in my next video. So these are the questions I'm going to leave for you, so you can try them out. And as I said earlier, give me your answers in the comment section. So thank you once again for watching this video. Don't forget to hit the notification bell and remember to subscribe to catch up on my latest contents and updates. Bye. Now we're going to check if this root satisfies the original equation. So our original equation is root of 3x plus 4. Root of 3x plus 4 minus root of x minus 3 equals 3. So we have 3 times 7 plus 4 minus 7 minus 3. 7, 3, 21, 21 plus 4, 25. 7 minus 3, 4. Root of 25 gives 5. Root of 4 gives 2, which gives 3. So 7 satisfies the equation. Now let's pick 4. 3 multiplying 4 plus 4 minus 4 minus 3. 3, 4, 12. 12 plus 4, 16. 4 minus 3, 1. Root of 16 gives 4. Root of 1 gives 1. We also get 3. So in this question, we have both roots multiplied. Both roots satisfy the equation, So therefore, x is equal to 7 or 4. So this is our final answer. So I'm going to give you another question. We're going to try it out. So in this case, we have root of x squared minus 7 equals 3. So since there's no other side, we just square both sides. So square both sides. So this gives us x squared minus 7 equals 3 squared gives 9. So x squared is equal to 9 plus 7, because this goes to that side. X squared equals 16. So like when you have, so here what do? Just like when you are given a radical sign, you have to square to get rid of the radical. The same also goes for when you have a square, you have to root it just to get rid of the square. So it's vice versa. You have square, square root it. You have the square root, square it. So in this case, we're going to square root both sides just to get rid of the square. And why do you, this can also be proven in another way. We know that from the laws of indices, a to the power 1 over n is the nth root of the number. So if you have the squared root of a, it is a to the power half. But from this question, we have x squared. So x squared, we want to get rid of the squared, we root. And this explains it. Since this is a squared root, it's to the power half. And another law says that when you have am to the power n, it is a to the power m times n. So this means this becomes x to the power 2 times half, which gives us x to the power 1, which still gives us x. So that's why you have to square root. So this gives us x. Square root of 16 gives us plus or minus 4. You might be asking, why plus or minus 4? This is it. When you square a number, let's use the 4. So square of 4 gives 16. Yes, but do you know that the square of negative 4 also gives 16? Why? The square of negative 4 means negative 4 times negative 4. And when you multiply two negative numbers, you always end up with a positive number. So minus 4 times minus 4 gives 16. So that's why the square root of 16 gives a plus or a minus 4. Just like the square root of 25 can give plus or minus 5. Square root of 1 to 1 gives plus or minus 11. But it's not in all circumstances that you write the two possible answers. Sometimes it's only the positive answer that's required, sometimes only the negative answer that's required. So now that we've gotten our roots, let's see if they both satisfy the equation. So we have roots of x squared. So let's pick 4 squared minus 7. So this gives 4, 16 minus 7 gives 9, root of 9 is 3. So yeah, positive 4 fits the equation. Now let's pick minus 4 squared minus 7. So we have minus 4 squared still gives 16 minus 7 gives 9. We still get 3. So therefore x is equal to plus or minus 4. Yeah, so we've learned another thing in this question. So